Yo, 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 what's going on? Hopefully you guys can hear me. This is another edition of Late Night Player Talk. What's going on, Shirley? Good morning, good morning. What's going on with y'all? Shout outs to everybody that's in the building. Let's get it. Let's go. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get into the mix. Let's get into tonight's show. Let's go.
Welcome to Player Talk Radio.
Hey, yeah.
With DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the manosphere. Let's get it.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. You're now listening. You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the. You're now listening to Player Talk Radio.
This shit so good should be illegal. Need round two, I need a sequel. Hit the backward like a freak though. You next level, you a chico. In so deep, you hit my seat plug. Got me singing like Alicia. Got me using all your lingo. Tell your girlfriend that you single. Call me over cause I go hard. Sweet little bit for like a porn star. Next day, act just like your road dog. Bitches asking how you know her. That game super, baby, loca. Too loud, cállate la boca. Out this world is supernova. Fuck that, I ain't coming over. Come over, can I stop by to see you tonight? Can I stop by to see you? We both on fire, love the teamwork. Leave with juices on your t-shirt. Loud and clear, no need for reverb. Tell the Uber driver reverb. Flip that bitch and make the U-turn. Sex tape crazy, need the bloopers. Last so long, babe, you a trooper. Sniper gang, no Bradley Cooper. Hi, I'm hell, it's nice to meet ya. Know you fucking with a demon. Do about anything you please ya. Come inside me, I'm a keeper. Want me to make you a senior. Never been that hard to reach ya. When we done, you say I need ya. I done made you a believer. Come over, can I stop by to see you tonight? Can I stop by to see you?
Shawty, you know you can always stop by. You top 5, I know you're not 5. And I 4, 3, or 2, but 1, girl. I'm hot now, I wanna see what's under. The accent's easy in a sundress. Your accent's leaking on my tongue, yes. You're bad than the song, the same for Mike Jack. I made you come and you came right back. You're calling me up on a late night. I got you leaking like a brake pipe. Swimming in your seat just like a diver. Minute just creeping like a great white. And I might fuck you in your own car. You ride my face just like a porn star. Then it's so deep, just call the brochure. And I just want one thing out the phone call. Like
Can I stop by, see you tonight? Can I stop by, see you? Can I?
And then the amount donated. Now, again, you can change all this. All of this stuff is pretty
Hold on, y'all.
pretty good to begin with.
Got a lot of audio running through. Let's get back. Let's go.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Got like 5 different things. Got like 5 different things running into this mixer, man. Got 5 different things running into this mixer. What I hear is what y'all don't hear, and then what I hear is what y'all do hear, and then whatever. You know how this shit goes, man. It's podcasting. This is what we do, man. It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building. It's DJ Kuda right back at the helm of today's show. Got a great show for you guys this morning. Shout outs to Shirley. Shout outs to Introvert. Shout outs to everybody that's in the building, man. We're going to get it. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get back into this mix. Let's get into tonight's game. Let's go. Let's get it.
Trip. That shit got a stick to the wall. Listen,
Playmaker.
What's your kind in? Yeah, my slides in. All these diamonds. Fuck you, dog. Dog, wiping no clean. Fuck your whole team. We don't spell thing. Knock 'em off. What's your kind in? Yeah, my slides in. All these diamonds. Fuck you, dog. Dog, wiping no clean. Fuck your whole team. We don't spell thing. Knock 'em off. Yo, fuck you, dog. We won't walk. Take 'em down. Knock 'em off. Yeah, my slimes with all the foreign tennis. You can't see who winning. Presidential living. You can see we winning. Fuck you, dog. I put VVS in my mouth. Straight out the south. I got clout. I would chain gang down. Now I'm out. You ain't gang. Take 'em out. I got gang for a lane. Fuck you, dog. Bitch, you saw. Bitch, I'm slicker than the oil. Get it out the source. Insane with them cuddles who won't war with the ball. What's your kind in? Yeah, my slides in. All these diamonds. Fuck you, dog. Dog, wiping no clean. Fuck your whole team. We don't spell thing. Knock 'em off. What's your kind in? Yeah, my slides in. All these diamonds. Fuck you, dog. Dog, wiping no clean. Fuck your whole team. We don't spell thing. Knock 'em off. I'm involved, man. It didn't cost a thing. I'm not 2 chain. I got father. I bust your brain. Since we speaking of brain, make your whole get brain. Then get lost. I paint a face. You can call me cozy. Fuck a Ric Flair. I got 70 rollies. I ride big shit. Chinchilla minks when she cozy. You ain't gang. What you talking? I bought 20 cars for every year that I was walking. Made her get an abortion. She ain't nothing but a thotty. And I got way better bitches round I can lock in. I'm so bossy. What's your kind in? Yeah, my slides in. All these diamonds. Fuck you, dog.
What's good, Tag Man?
Been no clean. Fuck your whole team. We don't spell thing. Knock 'em off. What's your kind in? Yeah, my slides in. All these diamonds. Fuck you, dog. Dog, wiping no clean. Fuck your whole team. We don't spell thing. Knock 'em off.
You're now listening to PlayerTalk Radio.
Slang, ain't gon' wait no time. Boy, you ain't my kind. You eat cheese, you drop dime. Ready diamonds on my neck, my wrist, my ears. Yeah, Nietzsche Houdini, I make you disappear. Oh yeah, get you knocked off. No, cut the top off. Fuck 12, yeah, we smashing on the cop call. I'm out on bail, sipping clean, yeah, that real raw. I'm a thug. I don't get no damn by no DA or no judge.
But which one of you niggas was eating that?
Yeah. Step off in your club and throw it dub. Yeah. Hell. I might call a baby for a bed, don't need no scale. Southside, youngin' on my side on the mail.
Let me tell every goddamn body who's listening to this. The sun has been coming up for billions of years, and ain't nobody call that old. The moon has been coming up for billions of years, ain't nobody calling that old because it works.
You're now listening to PlayerTalk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere, DJ Kuda. Let's go.
Extravagant Hendrix. Shit like little picture. Super astronomical. Peel you off a couple bands, girl, I hear you go. Then looking like the baddest bitch in my videos. I wanna take you out to Paris and buy you better clothes. White fountain on the white rose. Really marvelous. Get your girl up and tell them that you all iced up. I try my best to put my ego first. I need to start it. Keep it real, you looking exotic. Now, 3 rings on my left, I feel like King James. They see the way we represent, they see the way we get it. You can't be never slipping, you gotta show you different. I came through and took all they bitches with me. nigga, I get all way faded. I can't get tipsy. I'm eating some Starbucks rest on a daily basis, I'm guilty. Let this champagne start pouring, drink it up till it's empty. Got this VIP section burning like a chimney. We ain't gotta emphasize nobody, we done bought the building. Let's go zip out Australia, we can go to Switzerland. We got a chauffeur and a translator for it, they don't speak English. Sometimes when you speak from your soul, it sound like you sing. Hit off a couple bands, girl, I hear you good. Then looking like the baddest bitch in my videos. I wanna take you out to Paris and buy you better clothes. White fountain, motor white rose. We live marvelous, we live marvelous. Pick your girl up, you tell them that you all iced up. I try my best to put my ego first. I need to stop it. Keep it real, you looking exotic. No. Gotta put a whole lot of cushion to my lungs. I put a whole lot of work and I just begun. And when that green money on the turf is fair car. Gotta put that steel under my shirt and dog laws. Fuck the cop, she gon' ride just like my dog. Chinchilla, I put it on and let it fall. Gorilla, let it drag on the floor. I forgot to get the money and lay low. We take shot sprees, I can bring the store to me. I'm getting trapped money, please, bitch, I'm out they league. Rap Simmons, Rick Owens, cost 200 G's. Cash out mad G's, bustin' down APs. Handmade 101, Ricardo Tishke. Crystal diamonds on my sleeves, L-O-V-E. Change the whips about a week, yes I do agree. Louis V on my carry-on, yes indeed. Have to pay for it tonight, they should charge a fee. Order the PJ at 1, we land tomorrow at 3. Steak and shrimps, caviar for 7 days. Let's flick it up for my dogs in the cage. Peel you off a couple bands, girl, I hear you good. You're looking like the baddest bitch in my videos. I wanna take you out to Paris and buy you better clothes. White fountain, motor white rose. We live marvelous, we live marvelous. Pick your girl up, tell them that you all iced up. I try my best to put my ego first. I need to stop it. Keep it real, you looking exotic. No.
You're now listening to PlayerTalk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Battery count it now.
So which one of you niggas was eating ass?
Long
Say me don't want fight every day. Love it when we play, love it when we yeah. Say me one vibe and replay, leave it up crazy. Love it baby, yeah.
Melatonin, baby, take it this time. We don't wanna end up hurting tomorrow. Long term or temporary, I can't decide. How much of my love can you borrow? Tighten up, baby, yes, I fell for you almost. Tried my best to build you up from the bottom. I'm calling it quits. Leave that for my ex. We flipped the whole script. I couldn't even risk it. I don't give hints. Goodbye, she was gone by 6. I couldn't read lips. It's hard when I'm twisted.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere. Let's go. DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn, Kuda.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
I felt this before, and I can't afford to cry. I got work in the morning, I got bills, I got family ties. You play with the piece of me I try not to reason with, not trying, you made it clear. Wonder why
It's okay, and it's DJ Cuda. 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 I want to say something with you and tie this in, and I'm gonna go on the other side of the street on this one.
Do it.
See, DJ Cuda said that what I'm saying is a little outdated and shit. And that's a problem why a lot of y'all guys lose all the time with motherfucking women. Because you motherfucking guys out here are on this impression that what you see on the internet is brand new.
What's going on, Faster?
These new words, hypergamy and hypergamy are brand new words. They're brand new words that, oh my God, there's something new about the game.
Maybe you should find someone who fits you better, one who treats you better. Obvious it ain't just me. Obviously, maybe you gon' find it somewhere you were before, somewhere out the back door. Obvious is without me. Obviously, turning on my hotline, yeah, waiting on the right time, yeah. I don't know who I'm dialing, but it's better than crying. Turning on my hotline, yeah.
So which one of you niggas was eating ass?
Waiting on the right time, yeah. I don't know who I'm dialing, but it's better than crying. Maybe you're just fine with physical attraction, but it's just a fraction of what you was getting with me. Obviously, maybe you don't like to have it all and more. Oh, maybe you was acting for vitamin C. Obviously, turning on my hotline, yeah, waiting on the right time, yeah. I don't know who I'm dialing, but it's better than crying. Turning on my hotline, yeah, waiting on the right time, yeah. I don't know who I'm dialing, but it's better than crying.
Cuda, we come over here to give you some relief, bro. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk
Those
about
shit-
having
yo,
fun.
yo, those dope boy Air Forces was nice, AM.
Hey,
No, it wasn't. Not bad. Jessica said, no, you gonna lose. You gonna lose, Angry Man.
Hold on, Brian.
And I think of all the things, what you doing? And in my head, I paint a picture. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the dress. I want you to come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you'll find the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. And are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine that you were dodging all the time? Are you still dizzy? Cause since I come home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Oh, won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie. 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 Valerie.
Left me when it started fucking with the other nigga. Now I'm MGTOW. I don't fuck with none of these bitches no more.
That's what.
Left me when it started fucking with the other nigga. Now I'm MGTOW. I don't fuck with none of these bitches no more.
That's what.
My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes.
Let's get it.
That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes.
Left me when it started fucking with the other nigga. Now I'm MGTOW. I don't fuck with none of these bitches no more.
Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
That's the way love. That's the way love. That's the way love.
That's the way love goes.
Damn, Kuda. Why you do him like that, baby?
I'm just waiting in line. Nothing is forever. Don't think I got too long. I'm just taking a number. Quit the 9 to 5, now I'm working 9 to 9. Quit the smoking, I really fucking miss the high. So I got back on rollers for the red eyes. Used to fucking hate, so I cannot sympathize. And I had to take so much shit to realize. Everybody want a piece if you play it right. Old girl calling me like I'm in the night. Like I'm sorry you just hit me at the worst time. Like I'm sitting home playing fucking Smash Bros. And I'm link, I'm quite the hassle. I can't link up with you, baby, gotta pass it up. And you'll probably tell your friends that I'm not man enough. And I got some bands and OG that's from Canada or the West Side. I don't give a fuck. David Blaine disappear and act with the coke. I can feel it coming on. I'm just waiting in line. Nothing is forever. Don't think I got too long. I'm just taking a number. I'm just waiting in line. Nothing is forever. Don't think I got too long.
Made one.
I'm just taking a number.
Kuda, we come over here to give you some relief, bro. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about having fun.
Yo, those dope boy Air Forces was nice, AM.
Hey, appreciate
No, it wasn't. Not bad. Jessica Selma. No, you gonna lose. You gonna lose, Angry Man.
Hold on, brother. Look.
You're a throwback hustler. Fuck out of here.
Player Talk Radio, we in the building. Let's get it. Let's start tonight's show. We got one more cut. We're gonna get into tonight's show. Let's go.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't really care if your tears fall down your face. You know you play the victim every time. I know you getting turns every night. Okay. Your girls ain't shit tryna get me off your mind. The same ones who be hitting on my line. They're not your friend. I need you to know that we ain't ever gonna go back. This time it got so bad. It's best for me, it's best for you. I need you to know that. Try to love you, but I force that. All signs we ignore that. And it's not the same, 'cause it's over now. Oh yeah, don't get too confused, girl, it's over now. Oh yeah, now coming back around, baby. Nothing left to lose, girl, it's over now. So I take this just to forget you. I don't regret those memories. And I swear I'm not trying to test. I wish you the best, but all I can lead. But you always need that attention, feeding the past while we don't speak. But we're both with somebody else, so please stop calling me. I need you to know that we ain't never gonna go back. This time it got so bad. It's not the same, 'cause it's over now. Don't get too confused, and it's over now. Oh yeah, now coming back around. Nothing left to lose, 'cause it's over now. It's over now. Oh yeah. Don't get too confused, and it's over now. Damn. No coming back around. No coming back around. Nothing left to lose, 'cause it's over now. Oh God. Stop calling me back around, back around. Oh yeah.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
Stop calling. Stop calling.
You're now listening to You're now listening to Player. You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the manosphere.
Let's go.
DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, y'all, it's Player Talk Radio. It's DJ Kuda right back at the helm of today's show. Got a great show for you guys tonight or this morning or whenever you're listening to this. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you guys for coming through to tonight's show. So the past 48 hours has been very, 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 very interesting. A lot of stuff has been going on. Shout out to Fasting is Life. Jessica in the building. What's going on, Shirley? Spider in the building. What's going on, Unspecialist? Jedi in the building. Benny in the building. My boy Benny. Shout out to Benny. Average Philosopher in the building. Fireman in the building. Black Manosphere Inc. in the building. Shouts to Mella. Got a lot of stuff going on tonight. So, like I said, the past 48 hours has been pretty interesting. I was just out not too long ago, just doing some things. Came on a little bit late tonight, but hey, man, you know, we up. It's Player Talk Radio. Like I told y'all, the thinking man stays up, you know, pretty late, you know, thinking about the next move, you know. The early bird don't have to get the worm if he never went to sleep. He always gonna be early. Always remember that. It's Player Talk Radio. So I've seen, I think BGS, shout outs to BGS Ibmore. I think I seen him post something along the lines of, you know, hard times are gonna bring more men to the space. You know, hard times are gonna bring more men to the space. And yeah, he's you know, he's right about that. You know, definitely hard times is gonna bring more men you know, to the manosphere, which is pretty crazy, man. You know, moving around in the quote-unquote real world, when you guys unplug yourself, you know, from Black YouTube, you start to see that there's a lot of guys out here going through hard times, man. And, you know, hard times, you know, literally brought a whole bunch of, you know, guys here to this space. And the crazy part about it is that, you know, it's amazing that it's 2020, you know, 2 months away from 2021, damn near. And it's amazing how much stuff, you know, today's man still, you know, it's amazing how much stuff today's man still falls for. You know, it's amazing how much traps and things that today's man still falls into, man. Like obvious traps with women. You know what I'm saying? And like it's amazing how you got a lot of women out here, well, you know what I'm saying? We got to get our money, you know. I don't, you know, times are getting hard, you know. We don't and you know, they don't want to work. A lot of women are out of jobs and stuff like that. So it's funny. Then, you know, this is not slowing down OnlyFans. This is not slowing down Instagram. This is not slowing down, you know, anything that they got going on. You know, when times get harder, you know, women are going to sell sex. They're going to sell sex appeal. Shit, I can't tell you a time where women aren't going to sell sex or looks or sex appeal and stuff like that. And you hear a lot of guys coming into this space, and what they want is information on how to attract, attain, keep women, all kinds of stuff. You even have brothers that's been here for a long time, you know, basically lying to you. I'm not here for women, and lo and behold, they're here for women. And then they get mad at guys that are winning, host panels, talking 24 hours about jawline niggas and all this other weird shit, like literally paying more attention to men than information pertaining to what they actually came here for, which is to, you know, get women, dates, sometimes even have a you know, echo chamber, even not even just the echo chamber, you know, meet with other dudes that you know, have been going through certain you know, dudes have been going through certain experiences with women and came to this space to basically share their information and basically, you know, whatever you want to have in common with guys here and whatever you're trying to do here, you know, you have to understand and rectify with yourself exactly what the hell are you doing. And if you ask, you know, dudes this question, a lot of them definitely do not know what they're doing, and a lot of them are definitely having problems because they don't know what they're doing. And then one other thing that I realized that is very weird, but at the same time very obvious, is that they're trying to fit women that they can't handle into their lives. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say, for example, if a lot of you guys are working a 9-to-5 job, you might not be able to handle a quote-unquote model. We'll get into that later also. You might not be able to handle a quote-unquote model. You want this dime, this woman that goes to photo shoots. You want this woman that, you know, wears provocative clothing and stuff like that. And you can only deal with her at a certain time out of your day because you're at work. You can only deal with her for a certain time out of your life because you're at work, you know? Not saying that a 9-to-5 guy can't handle a model, but, you know, you have to understand what type of women you're trying to stuff into your lifestyle. And then you got to understand what type of role that you play in her lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of cases, man, you're not even playing no role into her lifestyle. You know, speaking of modeling, one thing that women let go is the modeling industry. Because a lot of us are trying to date with like old ideals in a new age. You know what's actually funny? What's actually became the biggest fashion accessory within the past year? Face masks. Face masks. People are rocking trendy face masks and shit. I be seeing bitches outside with glitter face masks. Like, bitch, you gonna die. Why do you have a glitter face mask? You know, they be styling and wilding with their face masks and shit like that, you know, trying to protect themselves from corona with style, you know. But speaking of the modeling industry, man, once Instagram came out, you know, modeling done fell by the wayside. Like what and who is a model nowadays? Like, any motherfucker with a damn camera could take some type of high definition picture. I'm a model all of a sudden, you know. There's no respect for the industry, if there is really an industry these days. Also, modeling is the equivalent of being a starving artist. Especially if you have a 9-to-5, you know, a lot of you guys, you're trying to attract women that are broke. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're a starving artist. And, you know, it's sad that a lot of guys are under the impression that these women are better than them. A lot of these guys are under the impression that, you know, these women are, you know, oh my God, she's just so pretty and all this other shit, you know. And a lot of you guys, you know, I was talking to my homeboy a little bit earlier. He was like, you know, it's not about tricking and stuff like that. He's like, you know, what I'm more, angry about with dudes that trick or, you know, spend all of this, you know, money on, women is that he was saying that, you know, it's not the money that you're giving to her. A lot of times it's the power that you're giving, you know, away to her, you know. And I told him, yeah, you know, dudes do give their power away to a lot of women that are, you know, below them. What's going on, Red? Shout outs to Red, one of the hardest working young brothers here in the space. Make sure y'all go over to his channel and subscribe. Make sure y'all go to Fasting is Life's channel also and subscribe, man. His political views be killing me, man. He has a unique conspiracy slash, like, he has a different take on what's going on in today's world, politically wise, which is interesting and entertaining at the same time. So make sure you go subscribe to those two brothers here. Shout outs to everybody that is up right now working on their craft. Shout outs to everybody that is aware that they have a craft to actually be up working on. So I want to give a round of applause to those brothers, man. But yeah, getting back into the game, you know, hard times are going to bring a lot of brothers here into the manosphere, man. Hard times are gonna bring a lot of dudes that that are looking for information into this space, which is why I would think that the space would be a lot more developed than what it is at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I understand there's a lot of things that has taken place here in the manosphere, which is why it's not where it should be. Like the last 48 hours, we had a lot of gossiping and a lot of different talks about certain content creators in the manosphere. Shout outs to Ramil, shout outs to all the other content creators here. Like the reason why I wanted to introduce us having a better product, putting something better on the table, is because it's going to be a new influx of men come 2021 that's going to be here in the manosphere, and I don't know what the hell that's gonna look like. They say January, and hell, even throughout cuffing season, which is cuffing season right now, a lot of people are gonna be going through a lot of breakups. You know what I'm saying? And this is especially true because you're gonna have a lot of quarantine babies. I don't even know if this shit is gonna be like another baby boom. You got a lot of quarantine kids, quarantine little children running around. Quarantine children gonna be running around soon. People cooped up in the crib and motherfuckers is pregnant and shit and eating ice cream and getting on people's nerves and stuff. People are struggling to, keep their jobs. You know what I'm saying? And keep food in their fridge. Toilet paper and all kinds of shit, man. Like, nigga, it's gonna, oh yeah, Thanksgiving gonna be crazy this year. Most definitely, man. So I think that saying is gonna be true. A lot of breakups are gonna happen in the month of January. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are getting tired of each other, man. You cooped in the house with, with this woman that won't take that bonnet off. You know what I'm saying? She done gained the extra few pounds. She's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Then you have half of America closed. You still walk around outside and you see like places still boarded up and stuff. Half of y'all don't even realize half of America is closed right now. And come January, I'm pretty sure America gonna be running on 25%. A lot of people gonna be in their house. It's gonna be cold. We're gonna be indoors. The virus is gonna spike up a lot more. A lot of businesses are going down. America gonna be running on 25% come January and early next year, and we don't know how long this whole virus thing is gonna be spreading and spiking and doing whatever. And then you got the election, then you got niggas saying that an asteroid might hit the earth before, like the day before election and shit like that. Man, I don't know what to tell y'all. I gave y'all the best advice that I could give y'all. Basically, learn how to start your business from home, because working from home is what's gonna happen. Everybody at some point is going to have to find a way to work from home. And I try to get you guys into what's gonna be the new Hollywood, pretty soon. As much as you guys look at television and watch TV and in the space, what you guys don't realize is that a lot of regular television are trying to learn what people like myself do right now. Regular television. Well, yeah, regular television. Television companies. People are going independent. You got a lot of people that had certain contracts with networks, and they're realizing, hey, if I get me a microphone and a camera and some other shit, what do I need them for? I can do this by myself. And you don't understand that, this is the new Hollywood, man. I'm trying to get y'all in, so by the time everybody start coming over, you know, you already have a name in the space and you can be established and stuff like that. But you know, y'all don't see what I be talking about until like months later. You know what I'm saying? That shit is irritating, you know. I was talking about this 6-7 months ago. You know, I was listening to some of the you know, third shift replays, which I'm about to republish. You know, just with some of the interesting conversations that, you know, we've had on the third shift. And you know, a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about has come to pass. You know, you got a lot of people talking about game. You got a lot of people talking about equipment. You got a lot of people, nigga, it can go anywhere, bro. Like, you know. But like I said, I try to get everybody established before, you know, shit really start to pop off. Because once that spikes, this is going to spike also. And you're going to have a lot of people coming into the space that are going through some different and weird and crazy, you know, relationship hangups. And honestly, we've been talking about it for a while. You know, you speak to people outside and, you know, I was speaking to this dude not too long ago, and he was like, man, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, yeah. You know, he was like, man, I got a lot of stuff to get off my chest. You know, he was like, you know, he said you bought your ring light the other day. That's what's up. Yeah, I got this Elgato ring light. This shit is badass. I like it. You know what I'm saying? One of the best purchases I've ever purchased to be purchased, you know. But it's expensive. But then again, it takes a lot of the middleman out of a lot of different things. But, you know, people are hitting me up more than ever for tech advice. And I'm like, man, I told y'all months ago y'all should have been investing in you know, in these items and things like that. And then they're like, man, it's $1 billion for that. And it's like, well, duh. You wasn't listening when I told you when it was a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't listening when it was like $40 and $50, you know? And to the content creators here, man, like I said, man, yeah, my joint was like $220. So, like I said, hurry up and get your content started and establish yourself. There's a lot of things that you have to learn when it comes down to content creation. There's a lot of things that you have to learn when it comes down to running panels, if you're going to be running panels. There's a lot of things to learn when it comes down to your sound and your equipment and what you have running in your studio chain. There's a lot of things to learn when it comes down to you going live and producing shows and stuff like that. One thing that I see that's kind of irritating, but I do understand it, is that a lot of people are so fixated on their first episode. Like, my first episode got to be extravagant. My first episode got to be this. My first episode got to be that. No, your first episode, you're going to be spending a lot of time talking about some, can you hear me? Am I on? Is this working? How does this work? Is this working right? Can you guys hear me? You know what I'm saying? And I tried to improve the production value and the quality in this space by, you know, having people, you know, go out and go get some, you know, real equipment and stuff like that. That would have curved a lot of the drama and a lot of the stuff going on in this space. But then again, who am I? You know what I'm saying? But don't worry about your first episode, you know what I'm saying, on your podcast. Yes, it's something big for you. But you got to remember, man, like, motherfuckers on, like, their 500, their billion episodes, man. No matter how much or how long it takes you, you know, you just got to get in and you got to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to put that much effort into your first episode, because honestly, to tell you the truth, your first episode is going to be a fart in the wind. Okay, your first episode and a lot of stuff that you're going to be producing in the beginning is literally going to be a fart in the wind. Now, it's great to have a good first episode because you definitely got to grow from your first episode, but most definitely you got to develop as a podcaster or a panel runner or whatever you want to be. And the reason why, Like I said, I wanted to introduce these concepts to the spaces because a lot of people don't know what they're doing. And it's something that I talk about a lot. You know, you have a lot of people saying, oh, YouTube ain't a career. YouTube can't do this. You know, you got a lot of younger kids, man. I really wish YouTube was around when I was a kid. Because you got a lot of kids out here that are monetized. You got a lot of kids out here that are making stupid money. And when those kids first started out on YouTube, you know, them kids were like, oh, man, well, you know what? You know, I'm going to take some of this money and I'm going to save it for college and stuff like that. And by the time they get into like their mid-teens and shit like that, they're like, man, college? Nigga, college? Man, if I go to college, I'm learning how to run my studio better. Dig what I'm saying? If I go to college, what am I going to college for? You got kids out here that can purchase mansions and Rolls Royce and all kinds of stuff, nigga. College. And the trajectory for success and for their success is a lot bigger than, you know what I'm saying, than what they believe that it was. Like, and then their parents don't understand it, man. You need to get up off that laptop and take your ass to college. And then that kid raking about $1 million. It's like, well, he can do whatever he wants. You paid for your parents' college and shit. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Cut to the Chase says, just put out the content whether you think it's good or not. You need experience in content creating. This is very true. You know what I'm saying? Jessica says, yeah, and I'm not a tech person, so it was really hard for me to grasp. He said, I was lost. I use StreamYards right now, but I think the visuals of OBS are better. Yeah, they're way better. But hell, I'm not even trying to talk to the manosphere about OBS, because then I'm gonna get excommunicated again. Well, why we gotta put down the StreamYards? Why we gotta get rid of the duck? Hey man, you know how much I paid for a month? I pay a month for this. Well, whole time contributors like yourself, y'all pay for that shit. Y'all pay for that shit. You know? I'm just saying. I ain't counting no pockets or nothing like that. I'm just having people aware of what they're doing. Are you aware that you're podcasting? Are you aware that you're a YouTuber? Are you aware that you're running a business? Are you aware that you're the coach, the team, and the quarterback? Are you aware that you know what I'm saying, that you're of what you're doing? Like, are you aware? Like, you know, I got a YouTube planner right here where I get to write down some of my ideas. I need to get rid of this pen though, get a pencil. And, you know, I get to, you know, track things. I'm about to really start, you know, gassing up on what I'm doing, you know, transitioning. You got a lot of stuff to learn. You got to learn how to even transition from your normal life into, you know, content creating. Because, you know, if you guys are going outside and you guys are working, man, you guys have to be under the mindset or under the impression that, yo, work might not be there tomorrow. Your job might not be there tomorrow. You know, you know, how you get to work, that route might not be open tomorrow. Getting to work might be difficult. It might cost you more to get to work than it is than what you take home. It's about to be real cold this winter. So, don't say you wasn't warned. I've been spending my whole time warning y'all. I had people talk shit about me, all kinds of stuff, and then y'all come over here and it's like, damn, dog, like, you not like that. Them same people, other than just straight up sneak soaking and stuff, man, in this space, man, you gonna see people just gonna outright take. I can't tell you how much people I seen bite off of other people in this space and just straight up take. But if your audience see you do something first, They don't know who you take from or who you took from. So even when times get hard, man, shit, motherfuckers gonna take. You dig what I'm saying? I got called a Pookie. I got called a Ray Ray. But it's funny how I show more gear. Hold on. Okay, here come YouTube with that bullshit. So like I said, you got people asking the obvious questions, and y'all gotta watch people that ask questions like that, because you gotta start questioning. Yo, do you know what you're doing? Do you know when you press that live button, you're broadcasting, you're putting out a form, it's a form of production. You're producing something. And black people, for some reason, mentally we're in an ice age, man. You know what I'm saying? We still don't understand what's going on. And then when everything flips and you start seeing people take off and stuff like that, then you're sitting back and you're hating. That's the worst thing you can do, is be a hater. Sitting back hating on the work of somebody else. Oftentimes, we want to be millionaires and stuff like that, and then you listen to, you read like some of the autobiographies, and you read like some of the information and the advice that some of these millionaires be talking about. Them people literally telling you how to get it. Like I said, if you want to hide something, you can hide shit in plain sight. And oh hell, if you got any friends, you might as well X them off, because your friends are going to be the first people that you might have to charge to the game. Motherfuckers will start laughing at you, and then later on they're going to ask you how you did it. A lot of friends of mine, they were like, oh man, I need to go to college. I'm not talking down about college or anything like that, but let's let the cat out the bag. You paying top dollar just to do Zoom classes. You want me to say that again? You paying top dollar to do Zoom classes. People are taking in content. I'll be damned if I'm paying $60K for a degree that's not even gonna make me $60K off the promise. Off the promise of I'm gonna be successful. Off the promise I'm gonna be successful through working for somebody else. And a lot of people would like to call themselves independent, but never really work for themselves. You'll go to an establishment and you'll work overtime and things like that, but you never work for yourself. You never work overtime for yourself. You never put 40 hours into something that you want. You never put 40 hours into your business. So when I was talking about the game, you got to understand what side of the game you are on. You can sit up here and say the game don't exist. You can sit up here and pretend like that is not real. But you got to see what side of the game are you on. Is somebody capitalizing off of what you're doing right now? Like even right now, running a podcast, day after day, episode after episode, you prove to yourself that you can be self-sufficient. You prove to yourself that you can actually produce something. Somebody is capitalizing off of what I'm doing right now. Giving y'all great game. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And make sure you hit the Super Chat. Because your boy's back monetized. But anyway, moving along. You have to be aware of what you're doing so you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, fasting. Another shutdown is coming. And if you're not established and you don't know what you're doing, or you don't have your foot in something else, you gotta put yourself in another pool of water. You understand what I'm saying? One thing I knew when I work, I take that money and I invest it into something else, so eventually I won't have to work anymore. And one thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't invest in themselves. You gotta pay yourself first. You gotta make sure you're the first person that you pay. You get paid, but you don't pay yourself. How are you going to pay yourself? You know, I'm not like look, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys listening to me, my tech talks, some of the lectures and things that I do, some of my podcasts. But honestly, I can't wreck my brains thinking the way that you guys think in some cases. Because people are like, okay, well, I don't want to pay that much for a microphone, but you're going to be talking into that microphone for hours, years, if not months. You can't invest in that for yourself? I don't see why I need to have this. You podcast. This is your quote unquote new job. You know, we take the wrong time to be minimalists. This is black male media. This is BMM, black male media. This is not a time for you to be a minimalist. It's not a time for you to say, hey man, you know what? The people that are gonna, play a part in my success, they deserve less. Because if you think that they deserve less, then you deserve less. And a lot of people is pretty telling because they don't think highly of themselves. You will see that when you make that investment initially in yourself, that goes back to your belief in yourself. Okay, I don't care if I spend a whole bunch of money on equipment, because guess what? I'm gonna put that on myself to be who I believe that I am. I'm gonna evolve into who I believe I should evolve into going through this process. You get the ball rolling. Don't worry about your first episode. Your first episode's not worried about you. As a matter of fact, people don't even, you got to be consistent. Like I said, your first episode is a fart in the wind. Like people don't even notice that you're there until you're like on your 30th or 40th episode. And you look at that and you're like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I should be, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the crazy thing. You think that as soon as you go live, 1 billion people going to be looking at you. No. You gotta make sure you build yourself up. You gotta make sure you're investing in your success. And your mindset, some of the things that you buy, your tools, your instruments, that's gonna play a big role in your success. Learn how to use, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to use some of the things that you bought. You're just thinking about parting ways with the money when you spent your money on a lot worse shit. What's going on, Mace? Did you have to buy that $50 burger at Roof Chris? Did you have to purchase that $1 billion Birkin bag for some random woman that you'll never see again? Will that same woman turn around and purchase that for you? Do you have to spend $300 on a date? Many times I done ate some Chipotle and sat around my studio. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, I got something new. Did you have to buy an $800 bag of Kush? Did you have to buy that? Did you have to buy top shelf liquor? What are you celebrating for? And that's what a lot of black people, that's what we do. We celebrate being broke. Did you know it's expensive to be broke? It's very expensive to be broke. It's very, very expensive to be broke. It fucks up your mind. It fucks up a lot of different things. It fucks up a lot of different things. Dig? So you can play the game behind being but you can play the game being behind the 8 ball, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you different from anybody else. Once you jump in the water and you start swimming and you start looking at everybody else playing the game the way you used to play the game, you'll see the game for what it is. There has to be people that think like yourself for somebody else to attain wealth or to be more successful. There has to be people that are working hard so other people can be under the illusion that they're not working hard, that they can relax, they can rest, right? Reason why I'm up and working is because you always got to remember there's somebody out there working harder than you are to get to a better place. People are up working. These are artist hours. So you got to stop counting the days and you got to start making the days count. Don't count the days, make the days count. So the world is changing, and what we're seeing right now is everything that we talked about being sped up. And you got to be able to meet the world where it's going to be. Got to meet the world where it's going to be, and what's not going to change is the spread of information. So now, more than ever, is better to become a podcaster. They say every month, 30,000 new podcasters are coming. 30,000. 30,000. What are you doing to stand out from that 30,000? At least you're blessed enough to have a space where some of your favorites could come listen to you. Hear what you got to say. Realize that your thoughts count. Realize that you may have a lot to say. Realize that you're more smarter than you give yourself credit for. You don't have to be around here beefing. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Dollar Washer? Red Sings the Blue says the worst is competition. But this is the thing. You're not competing with nobody else but yourself. Because there's a lot of lanes and avenues that has yet to be discovered, Yeah, Red, you're going to be a different type of podcaster. But at the end of the day, you're going to be a podcaster. That's all that counts, At least you're aware of what you're doing. So you're going in the right direction. But what I'm saying is that, you just got to understand what you're doing. And a lot of black people, man, we don't understand what we're doing. And then we wonder why the ship has left the dock and we're not on it. And in our mind, we got this ticket in our hand. So, you got a lot of people that are supporting, black male content. And you got a lot of people that look out for the space, You got a lot of people that that want to see you win. So the question becomes, after a while, why don't you want to see yourself win? You got all these people that want to see you win. Why don't you see yourself win? Like I said, strangers will support your business way before best friends will. And these are people that you grew up with. These are people that's around you. These are people that, you know what I'm saying, that they want to hear what you got to say. You have valuable information. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, yeah, I saw that too. I'm gonna touch on that also. So, and you got a lot of stuff going on right now. So, you know, like I said, man, if you guys ever, you know, took any advice from me and bought some equipment, you know, like I said, I'm going to be doing shows to basically motivate you guys to basically jump in, you know? Oh, that's what's up, Omega. Shout outs to Fasting is Life, man. Thank you, bro. So yeah, you got to do something different in your life to get a different result, man. You don't want to be in this drought, you know, going through it, man. The last thing I want to see is y'all going through a whole bunch of stuff like eviction and addiction and all kinds of shit that ends with shin at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you guys become successful. Hell, even more successful than me, man. And you know, over time, I realized, you know, one of the best things you can do for people is help them out. You know, give people a voice, but most importantly, give yourself a voice. So you guys can play around like, you know, like, okay, well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow might never come. Yeah, Red, get on it, man. Shout out to Red Sings the Blues, man. Get on it. Go get you a Roadcaster. Go get you a SM7B. And while you waiting for it, you know, start thinking about your content. Start thinking about what you finna do. Also in tech news, there's gonna be a predecessor. Sure, you know, I get the scoop before a lot of y'all get the scoop. Sure is coming out with something, a new microphone that's supposed to be better or supposed to compete with the SM7B. And guess who gonna get their hands on that? I'm gonna get my hands on that shit. I just hope it's not a USB mic. And even if it is, fuck it, you know. I figured out a way how to get regular USB mics like this Elgato. I figured out how to oh hell yeah, Fasting, yeah, that Wave 3. I figured out how to get USB mics to sound better than this $2,000 mic. I you got to use OBS though. There's a lot of stuff you got to use. There's a lot of shit that you got to do, man. Like this space ain't even ready for that talk, man. People aren't even ready to make a investment in their equipment, you know. So I'll talk about that probably on Patreon or somewhere else, how to get your, you know, your studio, your condenser USB studio mic to sound just like a $2,000 studio mic. Because I'm going to be playing around and tinkering around with a lot of different equipment within the next coming months. So, you know, I got some of my stuff, you know, laid out for me. And also news, yeah, the old man is back on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know he missed that YouTube money. That, you know, he coming back. He about to rack up on YouTube. And what a great time to get back on YouTube. Like I said, you know, the winter time is coming, so, you know, you got to lock in. I'm going to lock in on all my platforms with these within the next coming months. I got a whole bunch of unreleased shit that I need to actually be in here editing right now. So with this planner, I'm basically I got too much pre-recorded videos on tech. This is just not the space for it. Dudes don't want to upgrade, and if they do upgrade, it's usually stolen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of y'all camming up with suits on and candles and stuff like that, and you know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever gets you in the game, whatever makes you feel comfortable doing what I've been preaching for the longest time. You know, Black YouTube, especially the manosphere, would have stayed out of a lot of bullshit if they had just taken my advice and start working on the whole space's production quality as a whole. You know, each one teach one. What's going on, Kane? Each one teach one. But like I said, I seen the old man jump back into YouTube, and maybe that's a breath of fresh air for the space for a lot of people, because YouTube has just been a circus, man. A lot of people and bullshit has been, running amok, in the space. A lot of shit has been just running a straight muck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know my situation when it comes down to this shit. So I'm gonna stay in my little slice of YouTube over here. I don't go on people's panels. I don't start no bullshit. I stay where the hell I'm at. And that's creating content. People say I should start shouting out the equipment that I use for a lot of my content. So every so often I might tell you guys the microphone I'm using. Tonight's microphone that I'm using is the Electro Voice RE320. One of my favorite microphones. It's a bright broadcasting microphone. If you need any equipment, or if you need any information on equipment, or you have something going on with your studio chain, make sure you email me. Definitely you can consult with me on equipment and stuff like that. I'm gonna be drawing up a model on consultation and stuff like that, which I should have been did. So I got a lot of stuff coming. My job is cut out for me. I was watching a white female YouTuber, and she was dropping hella gems, because for some reason we get our information late. And she said that YouTube is a business. You're starting your own business. And she was like, that's number one. What you got to realize is that you're starting your own business. If you grew up with social media, you might not think you're starting a business, but you are. But one thing she said, which stood out to me, was that, which is true, because it's always been like this. Because as black people, we kind of abuse YouTube. Make sure y'all get them likes up. She said that YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is a search engine, which is true. YouTube is a search engine. People search for information. But for some reason, this space doesn't search for information. They want information, but they stick to their little what's going on, Mahogany? They stick to their slice of YouTube, and they don't really search for information like they should. When I tell you something, or I give you guys any type of advice, I tell you guys that, look, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to believe me. I know I'm black. You don't have to believe me. You can go on YouTube and look it up for yourself. You got Google. We live in the age of information. You have something that you're looking at or listening to me on right now that can make you a fortune. It's not a problem for other people, so why is it a problem for you? What's going on, Chaos? Why is it a problem for you? So you got to make sure you learn how to make things work to your advantage. make it work for you. And you also got to know what you're jumping into, man. You know, a lot of people can say what they want from the stands. They can say what they want. But when you become a content creator, you actually really see what things are, what it is, and what it really is for. Because if you're creating content and you got peers around you that create content or have been creating content, you start to see some holes, man. You start to see like, okay, why is this person talking shit about me? Why is this person threatened by me? Some of your favorite content creators, man, you're going to lose a lot of respect once you start really creating content. Why is this person using my name for clicks and views? Oh, okay, I see people ran out of content. They don't know what to talk about. So what happens is, you know, that's how spaces like this become Lipstick Alley. That's how spaces like this become more gossipy. That's how spaces like this become more tainted. And like I said, you know, dudes are wondering why women are here. Women love it. Women love they like to be reassured that they're not alone. Like dudes, they get catty just like women. They you know what I'm saying? They start to, you know what I'm saying? Get into women shit. And it's a little bit more entertaining because it's not like, well, dudes get petty. We get petty a lot too. I ain't even gonna lie. But the doxing and the talking shit and the panels and all this other shit, man, like, you know, that really kind of really put a strain on the space. That really kind of showed people, you know, that they really don't know what they're doing. It's easier to run a panel. Well, it's not even easier to run a panel, but it's easier to just, you know, run straight to panels instead of, you know, actually creating something. You know what I'm saying? Or putting some type of production or effort in what you got going on. Shout outs to Mace. He says, just do you. I don't care about anybody else's platforms. I'm beginning to work my OBS 4K. Hell yeah. Let me know if you guys need any help learning how to run OBS. What's going on, Jay Will? So like I said, you don't have to purchase, you know, your studio equipment, you know, outright. You don't have to say, hey, man, I'm buying everything at once. No. Get one thing at a time. Like 1 week, you pay yourself and you get a microphone. 1 week you pay yourself, you get an interface. 1 week you pay yourself, you get a pocket recorder. 1 week you pay yourself, you get a nice camera. 1 week you pay yourself, you get a light. 1 week you pay yourself, you know what I'm saying? You get this, that, and the third. Another good thing to do is have a collage. Have like a board, and you know how like back in the day when you used to go to school and you get magazines and certain things that you want, you get your scissors and you cut them out the magazine and you take a pin and you pin it onto a board. You know, you gotta start visualizing stuff. You know, give yourself that pep talk. Get in the mirror and be like, yo, I will have this. I will have that, you know? I've looked at a lot of equipment and then, you know, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, damn, I can't believe I have one of these. Damn, you know? So make sure you're manifesting a lot of the stuff that you want. And also, believe in yourself, man. Just know you're going to be successful at doing something. What's the point of, you know, starting your channel and doing all this other stuff if you're not going to use it? He said I need help running OBS. Well, I'll start doing OBS tutorials and stuff like that for people that are interested, because y'all got to learn how to actually create some type of content, man. And I think the Manosphere should do something where, for like I said, for like a month, even if we live stream, like stay away from the panels and stuff for a little bit, you know? Stay away from the panels just a little bit, man. Just Learn how to do something on your own. Learn how to get up here and really put out content. There's a lot of good game that we chopped up tonight. So, you know, hopefully it doesn't fall on deaf ears, man. Because one of the hardest things to do is talk radio. You have to talk. You have to have the ability to hold people's attention. You have to have the ability to speak to people. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the ability to have some type of structure. Or sometimes you just have to have the ability to talk, conversate. Get both of those words switched up. One of them is not a real word. Y'all can put down in the comment section which one isn't a real word. Isn't conversate not a real word? Converse is a real word, right? I forget. Anyways, late. Hopefully you guys had a great day. Hopefully you guys had a productive day. And hopefully you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on in the past 48 hours, man. This shit. I already knew it was gonna set this week's line of topics. So like I said, in the manosphere, we have about 2 weeks in one manosphere week. And we have about if shit is really good, we have about 3 weeks in the manosphere week. So shout outs to Obsidian for coming back to YouTube. That should definitely spice some things up. That should definitely kind of, bring back a little bit of entertainment back to the space. So dudes will stop acting like women. But then again, we don't know how that's gonna go. The manosphere is gonna have a new topic come Wednesday, and I wonder what it's gonna be going into the weekend. But we'll see. That's to be determined. So, the other day, Grandmaster Troll did a video on another content creator. Shout outs to Ramil. He did a video on Ramil, and they were talking about, him being a porn star and him, doing porn and all this other shit. And it kind of is very confusing. It's very confusing because it's like, aren't dudes here for women? Aren't dudes trying to get women? Like, the hypocrisy in this space is fucking daunting. You want to see guys getting women, and then when you see guys getting women, you're like, oh my god, you're gonna get women? You're dealing with women? You're dealing with women? You had guys getting on dudes about the game, and that's all they're in the space looking for is game. Y'all should know. And you see, I asked a couple of the brothers that question earlier. You see, I ain't get no answer. See, I ain't get no straight up answer. So what you got to realize too is that you're jumping into a popularity contest. Because it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. But in another case, it's not about who said it, it's about who exactly said it. So this space is very interesting, man. You gotta, being a content creator in this space, you definitely gotta learn how to plug yourself back into the real world. This space is the Matrix. This space is ran by a lot of imagery. And with the new brothers that are coming into the space, God bless you on who are the first line of content. The first 5 content creators that you start looking for in this space, man, God bless you on your first 5, because wherever you gonna start, I don't know where you gonna start, because the new dudes in this space, they're gonna be running amok also. And if here come YouTube with that bullshit. What's going on, Box Chevy? Here come YouTube with that bullshit. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm monitoring my stream, so can y'all hear me? Okay, we should be back. I got a green light. So yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff like, you know, God bless the first 5 people that you follow in this space, because they're gonna set the tone and they're gonna set the temperature for some of the content that you're gonna be taking in this space. Another thing is that you shouldn't be. This is another thing. You shouldn't be listening to a whole bunch of people at one time, because it's gonna conflict. It's gonna conflict a lot of what you hear, and that's what's gonna. It's gonna you're gonna have conflicting thoughts. This is why it's just best to listen to 1 or 2 people and then take your ass outside and go experience life for what it is, and what you can get out of it. Because if you sit in the house all day and you listen to the manosphere, man, you gonna be stressed out. After a while, you got to learn how to unplug yourself from this space and go out and go live life, get some real life experience. Especially if you're a young man coming into this space, man. I try to help younger brothers in this space, but like the more I realized, man, a lot of these dudes are bitch made. I try to help a brother that came to me for advice, man. This nigga all over the YouTube streets right now, trying to slander my name, putting my name in his videos and stuff like that. Like, this nigga's whole channel is dedicated to, oh, I'm gonna expose this person. I'm gonna expose this person. How about somebody come and expose you? And Rubber Mallet, you know who I'm talking about. When I catch you, I'm going to slap the shit out you, and not just for myself, for a couple of other people here in the space. I'm going to slap you. Niggas sitting up here just doing nothing but expose videos. You got them type of people in this space also, man. I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of that nigga, man. So also be wary of people that come to you for advice, man. Especially if you're knowledgeable and you got good information that people would like to hear, man. Make sure you on your P's and Q's, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take your shoes and give them to a homeless man. I'm gonna take your shoes and give it to somebody that's homeless, man. Anyway, if you guys would like me to start up a panel, let me know. I'll definitely drop a link in the chat. I've been up here for about like an hour and 40 something minutes. What's going on, Mike? Yeah, he was the cause of a lot of unnecessary drama. Yeah, he was the cause of a lot of unnecessary drama that didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, that didn't have to go on in this space. And the thing is that, people should have seen it coming from a mile away that it was unnecessary drama, you know what I'm saying? But people, they wanted to feed into it. And when they wanted to feed into it, that's what causes, you know what I'm saying? That's what causes drama. You know what I'm saying? Dude came over here, told a blatant ass lie. And then a lie makes its way around the world a billion times before the truth even has a chance to get up and put its pants on. A lie makes its way around the world a billion times before the truth even has a chance to get up and put its pants on and get ready. So always remember that. Oh no, I'm not tired of talking fast. Nigga, I could do this all night. So, Box Chevy said it's the flip floppers that I don't like. He said that I don't get. Like, nigga, I just saw you on Kuda's chat supporting. Now you on the panel co-signing niggas talking about him. Yeah, that's true. All right, give me 1 second. I'm about to fire up this StreamYards. You guys would like to come on. I got to figure out how to do a screen share and get StreamYards to screen share on my OBS so I can run a show just like this and have the StreamYards on. I might also get Blog Talk Radio, so we'll have like a call-in show. But yeah, man, be careful of how people lie and then it comes back to really ruin your channel, because honestly that's how the whole Game Wars started. Well, that played a part in how the Game Wars started. You know, Hammer came over here asking for advice and went back on Bernard Riley's show trying to waste y'all time and shit. And when I went up there and bust his ass out, all of a sudden he didn't come over and ask for advice. And then you have weirdo ass niggas talking about something. Do you have a degree? Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Nigga sat up there and lied. Then now you have the whole anti-game brigade coming at me. And what are them niggas doing right now? Talking about game. Talking about game. Talking about pimps, talking about prostitution, talking about all kinds of shit. And it's like, bruh, hold on. Weren't you supposed to be building families? I thought y'all were anti-hoes. Why are you promoting Danica Marie? I thought y'all were anti-women. Why are you guys over at Danica Marie's channel sending $50 cash apps in super chats? And she came over here too. I see her. She done upgraded her equipment too. She's not even using it right. There's so many people that I've seen sneak soap or got the information. And the thing is, they don't even use their equipment right. That's irritating to me. You went out and spent $400, $500 on a microphone, and you're not even using it right. Shit like that makes my blood boil. So I'm not really listening to people no more, man. Stick with your guns, man. So I want my moderators, can you do me a huge favor? I need you guys to, I just went live. I need you guys to go back to my channel. And if you guys can grab the link for the StreamYards. Oh, thank you. I got some new followers on Instagram. Thank you. We're going to do some Instagram shows too. But if you guys can grab the link from my channel and put that in the chat, we're going to head over and we're going to We're gonna start a panel so I can hear from you guys, and you guys can share some of your thoughts, chop it up with me for a while, get into some interesting conversation from some of the stuff that you've seen within the past 48 hours. We're gonna keep it rocking. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, they're dropping more than 50 Young Portfolio. They dropping Hunduns. Make sure you guys get the likes up on this video. Let's try to get us to at least 50. Thank you, Fasten. Thank you, Jessica. Make sure we get these likes up to at least 50. Let's try to get these likes up to 50. We need 6 more people to hit the like. If you can. It don't cost you nothing. Jessica said I had a few hunters. All right, y'all, let's get into it. It's Player Talk Radio. I'll meet you on the other side. Let's go. Shut this down. We out.